Welcome back to the channel. In KOTOR news, not really. It's kind of, I had to talk about it because I seen KOTOR in the title. So a lot of things are going on in gaming right now. A lot of people are getting fired. We talked about that. EA is laying off a lot of people. Sony's laying off a lot of people. Microsoft already laid off a lot of people, but that was already scheduled by Activision. They said they just threw a little bit of theirs in so they can get them out of there. A lot of things are changing in gaming, and the AAA space is finally imploding, which is lovely because I don't play many AAA games. Y'all know that. If y'all watch me play games on this channel, I'm not playing many AAA versions of games because both most of them bitches are not fucking worth it. Some double A's, bro. Spiders is a studio I've been really looking forward to. Dogma is coming back. I mean, Capcom. Dogma is not a AAA game though. I hate that they're trying to push it like one, but Dogma is not a AAA game. I will be paying full price for that hoe. I will be paying full price for that hoe. But like Dogma is not a $70 game, bro. It's not a $70 game. I'm not even gonna act like it is, bro. I'm going on a tangent. But like there's plenty of other double A studios out there. Banish just came out. Oh, I need to go get that game and play it, bro. I need to play that shit before Dogma 2 comes out. And I probably definitely will. We got like what 3 weeks into Dragon's Dogma 2. But back to KOTOR. KOTOR has been through a rough patch of news, bro. This all started when Sony was like, "Hey, bro, we have KOTOR's remake. Lovely, Sony. You show Revan. He had two swords in 4K. It looked great." Then the news start coming out. Sony's changing this and that. It's not gonna be RPG no more. It's gonna be a third-person action game. They were moving a lot of this and that. Aspire was the developer of the game, and Aspire never made a game in their life. And that's where I came to the conclusion KOTOR is probably going to be fucked by Sony and Aspire. And then slowly but surely, KOTOR became fucked from Sony and Aspire. Then Sony started removing the trailer for the game. They start removing all kind of things, saying like, "Oh, it was copyright music issue." Probably lying, Sony. Like, come on now. Like, they dropped support for KOTOR altogether. They just dropped support for KOTOR. They stopped talking about it. That shit's supposed to have been coming out already. We ain't seen shit. Sony's not even caring about KOTOR no more. It's fucking crazy. There was literally people on the internet like, Microsoft, please save KOTOR. Really? They was calling for Microsoft to save KOTOR because Sony fucked up. Because Sony fucked up. Then KOTOR was reportedly dead from Embracer Group. They were like, okay, this shit is kind of fucked up. Saber picked it up from Aspire. Like, Aspire, you're fucking up. Give us this game. Saber's working on a lot of shit. I really like Saber Interactive. The Space Marine 2 game that they're making looks phenomenal. Every time they show a Space Marine looks so good. Saber has a whole lot of other games coming. Those are all right. I think they're like horde mode shooters. They got like a zombie game coming, and Saber's been pretty good with their like development cycles. They have a whole lot of studios. They have like 3,000 employees. But now Embracer is kind of like selling off pieces of themselves because they kind of fucked up with this buying race that they had during COVID time, and they're trying to recoup a little bit of their money back. So they're selling Saber. But in the midst of selling Saber, they announced that Saber is still working on KOTOR. And that's good news to my ears, even though I don't know what happens to KOTOR now that Sony kind of like dropped this support. Because it was going to be a PlayStation exclusive game, at least for a year, I think. Do that contract still stand now that Sony dropped support and Saber is kind of like redoing the game for them? I don't know. We really don't know shit about KOTOR. But if Saber still has it in their hands and they're going private, that means they're just going to be their own thing, kind of how Ubisoft is, kind of how CD Projekt Red is. They kind of have their own little thing going on. Saber has 3,000 employees. They're a big ass company. So like KOTOR might be in good hands. Based on what Space Marine 2 comes out like, it already looks phenomenal. It looks like it's gonna be a great Warhammer game. But if Space Marine 2 lives up to my expectations, they're not extremely high. I'm not about to be trying to like boast and nothing like that. But like I'm expecting it to be a really good game. It's gonna be worth the money that I pay for it. KOTOR might just be in good hands, bro. They might just be in good hands, and I'm excited about that. It's kind of upset that KOTOR has been through all this shit. It's kind of bad because I mean, come on now, Bioware's on my wall. I have both KOTOR games, the one from Obsidian, the one from Bioware. why the fuck didn't Obsidian or BioWare get this IP? That's why I hated that Sony got it, and I'm like, you gave it to a nigga that never made a game before. Sony, I don't know. I don't know what PlayStation was thinking over there, bro. But KOTOR's not dead yet. KOTOR's not dead yet. And that's all I needed to hear, bro. So make sure that like button, subscribe. If you like KOTOR, I like KOTOR. Let me know down below, and I'll see y'all in the next video.